That's an iron sword I didn't need. Wait a minute. You can do something for XP. And we're done. Poor August. I don't have any sympathy for you though. You were definitely the dick that I wanted to kill in the whole game. Which is something I find odd. Of all the enemies in this game in particular, the one I felt the most need to kill was the boss at the end of chapter 1. I never felt that much hatred for all the other like big bosses like I should. That I felt the severity of the situation. And it exploded. I've taken my whole life for granted. When it came down to it, I dropped it all and ran. Oh, Shatner. This would be the perfect game for you to voice over. And now we're back to where the tutorial was. With the Gefgarian and Agaris. I'm not really sure how our name's pronounced, so I pronounce it the way I say it. Probably wrong, I don't know. Simon. When I was younger, I had no idea a Castlevania series existed, because which I find odd that I didn't know, but until I got my PlayStation, I didn't have any interest in the fantasy genre either, so that kind of helps. The friends I had were interested in like sports games and shit like that, which I never really cared too much about, but and since what they were doing, that's what I wanted to do, you know. But then when I got my PlayStation, I couldn't get the game I wanted, so I found Final Fantasy VII in the shop. I was like, this looks cool, let's get this, because I've always had an interest in big ass swords. And then that was the gateway into the series for me. It's not even in my top 3 favorite. Well, it probably is because I haven't finished them all. There are several Final Fantasies I haven't finished. 6 and 9 being a part of them, but I've essentially finished 9. I just never got the ending because I never went to the end of the game. I tried to fight the optional boss and I wasn't prepared. Then I never picked it back up, and when I tried to, I forgot where I was. And then 6, I really wasn't into Kefka. And I'm going to go back to both of them eventually. This can permanently increase your brave level by 1 each time you use it. So at this point I like to like fix my bravery level for my characters I'm using. Because there are a couple of monsters that kind of can make your life a pain in the ass. I disagree, but that game killed it for me just because of Titus. Titus, for me, was a terrible character. That game had an amazing supporting cast, minus its lead roles. I didn't care for either of the lead characters, really, until the end of the game. It took way too long for Titus, though. Yuna I started to care about mid-game, when, or early mid-game when Seymour came into the picture. Titus it took all the way to Xanarkand, when he started to not be a kid anymore. So it really made me not get into the game as much as I should have. But I disagree with the end boss being disappointing, because it tied together everything about the story. Finally. Because without the end boss, the story didn't make sense. At least to me, because why is there this endless spiral of no reasoning without this entity? The fact that you can't die is a little disappointing, but I mean, that's just from a challenge aspect. From a story and atmosphere and feeling aspect, it was perfect for the game and the story. Anyway, I haven't taken a break since I started. It's been 2.5 hours, and I woke up an hour before I started casting, so I kind of need to eat. I do need to use the restroom, etc. So it'll be a slightly longer break. So yeah, if you're patient with me, that's great. If you're not, I understand. Going to play some music, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Now I face out, I hold out, I reach out to the truth of my life.
I have returned. Not a moment too soon, if you say so myself. So food was hot. Because of what it was pizza rolls. So, trying to eat them quickly isn't necessarily a good thing, but I did it. There is something I want to do. These two have good gear. I want to take it. Because they're gonna leave me anyway. So I want it on other people. I need to level my units by level, or order my units by level so that they aren't ordered the way they were, because that was starting to get a little annoying. We almost know all the thief stuff, which is nice. Knowing things is always nice. We are going to be grinding once we can, which is after this fight. I'm not sure where we'll be grinding yet, but we will be grinding nonetheless. Because I need to get my thief done. Or at least I need to get, well no. Never mind, we won't be grinding until we get Agris. Because then I have a reason to. Agris and Mustatile need to learn their skills. Unless I need to grind beforehand, which is very possible, because by that point, we're looking at like level 20-ish enemies. In the static enemy range. So. Gafgaron and Agris can kind of take care of this fight on their own. So I'm just gonna prepare for when they fail. For the most part, I do need to get my my knights into position. They can't stand here. They kind of have to go up and not be too close together, or they're gonna get me killed. I do have Mithril swords now, which is nice. In one of my normal playthroughs, when I would already have grinded like all of the first level jobs on Ramza, I would be using those swords on Ramza for the sake of getting to my endpoint faster, if you will. Getting to the first special character. Those guys took quite a beating. I'm just gonna leave Ramsey in the back for now because he doesn't really need to be up there. He just needs to be where my chemist is so he can get her up. Because if she's fast enough to take care of the situation, then everything else is okay. This fight can also be annoying because it's coming off of a pretty brutal fight. That's very bad. Luckily I only have one female and there are no female thieves. So he can't charm her twice. I doubt he wouldn't try, but we're gonna move you up here and excuse me. Fuck. So my speed is going to haunt me. So is my decision here to place him here, but The fewer enemies to take care of, the better. Background's dead. Rams is dead. This just got really ugly really fast. Agris is dead. Very ugly very fast. No, fuck me. Extremely ugly very fast. There's no words to describe how bad this has gotten. But if I can get rid of this guy, that will change, because my knight can get down to Ramza and save him. While this knight deals with the thieves, because that archer's nothing by herself. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my chemist. This is terrible. The severity of my issue just became clear to me because of